Anybody on the platform, if you speak into the mic, you'll notice that it's very hot. So no yelling tonight, and stay away from your mic because it's, and this one I think hums.
Yeah, but we don't recognize the song.
There you go. And secondly, tonight will be our first night that we're actually going to video our city council meeting. So I think it's wise to say if you are here, you are saying you're open to be videoed. Is that how? Oh, but you're only going to video us.
Correct.
Not the
crowd.
Oh, okay. Well then, everybody on the desk knows that you're being videoed. There you go. So I call this meeting to order. We are all here, and let's stand together, please, and pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Do I have a motion to approve tonight's agenda?
So moved. Second.
It's moved by Councilmember Puala and seconded by Councilmember Batterton. All in favor? You agreed 4-0. Announcements are that every third, fourth Monday night of the month, we have a town hall meeting. Third Monday night of the month, we have a town hall meeting. The next one's February 19th, 7 to about 8:15. It's in the Preston room, immediately downstairs, and the agenda is yours. So there is no scripted lecture or anything. It's whatever we want to talk about to get answers, to communicate so that we know what you are thinking and you know what we are thinking. I'd love for you to be there. We had our first one in January. No, ma'am. It's just we cannot have everybody show up, or we have a called meeting of some sort. So it's just generally me and maybe one other council member that just turns to show council member Funmanen conversation. There we go. Approval of the minutes from the January 8th council meeting. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
So I have a motion and a second, and by Michael Hart and Councilmember Emil Puala. All in favor? Passes 4-0. There's no public hearing tonight, so we can start our agenda. And we have two items on the agenda tonight, and the first one has to do with an ordinance, and this one has to do with the swearing in of new council members or the mayor. And we just discovered this past election cycle, and that is we had assumed that all new council members or the mayor would take office effectively January 1st of the new year in which they were just elected in November. But we found that not to be true. We found that the old council, mayor and council, still is in office until we swear in to a council meeting like tonight. So we just want to amend the text. That would be ordinance number 2024622. And that is that we would say beginning January 1, we would have swearing in for those who would want to be sworn in. And ceremonially, we could come and swear in front of friends and family and the people of the city. But we can elect to do it either way. Oh no, excuse me, are we saying this will then?
It's just an option.
Oh, it is an option for, okay. So we might have a legal swearing in privately in an office somewhere in Beaufort and come back here and swear in publicly in front of all of it. So that is the motion tonight. Do we have an approval? Do we have a motion to approve?
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Batterton and a second by Councilmember Puala. How about discussion? Anybody want to address this? And any other question, comments?
Mayor, I have one comment, and that is state law requires this to be adopted as an ordinance.
Oh,
to
that's correct. We have to do this twice.
So-
State law requires
A charter
that
amendment.
a charter amendment, we have to do. This is like amending the Constitution of the United States or amending the Constitution of the state. And so we are under the state guidelines, and so we have to do this to the public here at meetings like this. So we will get a first pass tonight in February, and in March, we should be compliant with state regulations, and we could then do it for our next election cycle. So all in favor of this amendment change? And that would be 4-0. Thank you very much. The following and the concluding agenda item is the approval of ordinance number 2023. So that was from last year, 6-619. This is going to amend the Lilburn City Code with our alcoholic beverages and our licensing. The city manager, would you like to speak to this particular text change so we can know exactly what we're voting for?
I'm scared to use the microphone.
Just stay away
Yes,
from
sir.
it.
This is a simple amendment to the alcohol ordinance that will make sure that the language of the alcohol ordinance and business license all match. So we are allowing a new business use, a new type, and that is a wine shop that has not existed previously.
There is a wine shop that has made an application. Is this the downtown Lilburn wine shop? We're giving now an ordinance amendment to say that what they will be doing in that place fits the rest of the ordinance in our community.
That's correct.
And what is the change specifically that is required here?
We didn't have a definition for wine shop, so it's not a use that was permitted because it was
we've never
omitted.
had a wine shop.
Correct, because it was silent in city code. So this allows for the use that's being requested.
And that is they can sell wine and other products, cheeses and that sort of thing. And we've never had that before.
I'm gonna ask Rebecca to speak to those details if that's okay,
I'm
sir.
sorry.
It's okay, not a problem.
I'm
So-
sorry. Rebecca's over the licensing of all this, and I pivoted to city. I'm so sorry.
So we're adding it in 6 areas of alcohol. It was previously added into our table of uses and chapter 14 for business. So the purpose of tonight is to add it to 8 specific areas in the alcohol code. And the definition in section 6-59 says wine shop means a licensed location at which a licensee may sell wine by the drink for consumption on site and also by the package, but which earns a minimum of 70% of its annual gross revenue from package sales of wine unless the wine shop is an accessory use for a restaurant.
So it can be a wine tasting organization as well. Now, just FYI, the way we go about amending texts is when we have applications and we have a sense of, and we don't want to do it wrong consistently. And so Rebecca rides herd over that entire department. She brought to our attention that this needs to be amended so that this organization, this new business can flourish in our city and nobody's out of compliance. So thank you for noting that for us. So we have a motion and a second. No, we didn't. I didn't call for a motion yet. We had. Is there a motion to approve 2023-619? Motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Puhela and a second by Councilmember Batterton. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor? This count passes 4-0. Thank you for coming tonight. This is a very short meeting. I can stretch it out on the town hall meeting. We can make that one much longer and much more exciting. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
We have motion and second to adjourn. This meeting is now adjourned. Thank you very much.